Hello guys and welcome to another log of Digimon Pendulum Color Deep Savers, and for today's log we have Dagomon, also known as Dragomon for the English dub name. And before I continue today's log, just to say, if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you've come to the right channel because I document every Digimon that I raise and upload at least twice a week. So if you're interested in such content, go ahead and stab the like and subscribe button with Dragomon's Forbidden Trident and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to today's log. We have Dragomon. So it's cool, Octomon has finally evolved to Dragomon. Natural evolution, very nice. And as usual, we start with etymology and origin of his name. Dagomon or Dragomon, originally the Japanese name is Dagomon, which is derived from Dagon, which is one of the two rulers of the Deep Ones in the Shadow over Innsmouth by author H.P. Lovecraft. So basically it's a very Lovecraftian kind of design for Dagomon if you look at his artwork, and I think that's why there's that reference there. So it's supposed to be inspired by the Dagon, which is a god worshipped by the Philistines, right, which is represented as half man and half fish, which is kind of like what Dagomon is, but it's more like half man and half octopus in that sense. So this interesting tidbit is shared by our dear Wikimon. On the other hand, Dragomon doesn't make much sense to its design because Drago is likely derived from dragon, and I don't think there's much dragon in our dear Dagomon here. It's just half man, half octopus. I think that makes more sense. The very Lovecraftian kind of a design. It's very, it's very similar. Let's look at his profile, and as usual, for his profile, we look at Digimon.net, and it's a wicked god Digimon known as a sinful priest of the ocean floor. Dragomon, don't really like the name, I prefer Dagomon though. Dragomon is thought to be digivolved from a computer virus that would infect ship computers, sending their bearing and roots. Of course, it bundles its countless tentacles into a humanoid shape, but its actual identity is an digivolution. It's an evolution actually, since there's an evolution of a strange mollusk Digimon. It uses its special move, Forbidden Trident, to show its trident with tremendous strength. Dragomon holds the rosary around its neck and adopts a sort of mourning pose for defeated foes. So it mourns for its foes. Didn't know it's a rosary. Being a Catholic, it doesn't really look like a rosary to me. But yeah, it's definitely a collection of beads. But to some extent, yeah, it does look like a rosary. But maybe it's more like a those that are used in the Hinduism, Buddhism, and Sikhism kind of rosary, right? Not the Catholic kind. But yeah, I don't know better. Those zhu, yeah, I think they call it shuju, right? In the Japanese name, the kanji, or fuoju, right? That's the one that looks more like the beads that are around its neck, more so than actual rosary. But anyway, that's it for its profile. As usual, after we are done, we look at its evolution conditions, and when we do that, we go to humalos.com. So for Dragomon's evolution conditions, we can look up its specific profile. For those who don't know, humalos.com is an awesome website to go to for your evolution condition needs. It's my go-to website to check. And that's the reason why I was able to document all these Digimon that I raised, whether it's Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color. With an evolution guide, I can plan carefully the evolutions that I want. Or in the event that I do make a mistake, which is the upcoming log, or actually the previous log, and I can actually rectify it through other means, which is going to be featured in the upcoming log actually. So, case in point, Dragomon here evolves from Octomon, and the evolution conditions are just 1+ condition hearts, which means don't make too many care mistakes. You can make some, but not too many. 15 battles and 80% win ratio, and you evolve into Dragomon. You can also evolve into Dragomon through Silamon and Gasomon through Jawgressing, right? And of course, you can also check its future evolution conditions to evolve. So that's Dragomon, and with these evolution conditions, it's very helpful. So if you're ever stuck trying to raise a specific Digimon, not sure how to do it, Humulus.com is your friend. Just use Humulus.com, you'll be able to get a Digimon that you want, because all the science is written there. If you don't, you're just shooting in the dark. It's going to be quite difficult. That's a one way to play, but I'm just saying, if you're trying to get a specific Digimon and you're stuck, use Humulus.com. So that's its profile and evolution conditions. Let's take a closer look at its sprite, shall we? Alright, and here we have Dragomon on the device. Let's take him out of Digimon's house and put him into the ocean. And this is incredibly nostalgic for me, because honestly, I've raised my fair share of Dragomon, because having tried so many Jawgress attempts, it was very often that we would get Dragomon, and when we get Dragomon, it was such a bummer. So it's kind of a different kind of nostalgia there, because I raised him so many times, and when we see him, it's like, oh man, it's Dragomon, and then we know that we didn't successfully get something that is interesting. But looking back, this has a lot of bittersweet moment, right? Because it's nice to see this character that I've seen so many times, but now in color. And of course, this time is not like the usual. Back then, when we were doing trial and error and didn't know how to raise specific Digimon, now we know, and it's planned. And getting Dragomon intentionally is kind of different. So this is Dragomon, and as you can see, when it's colored, I think they did as good of a job as they can with the limited 16x16 pixel coloration, keeping to the original sprite design, but adding some additional elements. So the color is nice, the different shades of purple, and of course you can see the leg there. There's a hint of gold. I think that's the gold ring that it has around its ankle, that tentacles that was mentioned in the profile as well. So that's cool. Let's see its feeding animation. Give it a piece of protein. It's eating animation. That's cute. Let's see the happy animation. I remember the happy animation is quite cute as well. Alright. Oh yes, and the attack sprite is cool because it's really the trident that was mentioned in the profile. So that's nice. I remember the attack sprite for Dragomon was quite nice, given that it's supposed to be the clown of the specific roster, right? The weakest ultimate level. The virus Jawgressed Mega was the weakest, like, just like Shogun Gekomon in Nature Spirits. But it still looks nice, the attack sprite, see? And the angry animation is just cute. The happy animation is cute as well. Like, he actually looks quite adorable when he's like happy. And the red outline of his eyes and his mouth is just very nicely done. This is how I would imagine Dragomon looking like. So that's its happy, angry animation. Let's see it saying no. Dragomon says no. Alright, and let's see sleeping animation as well. But I always found that the original sprite design looks a bit funny. It reminds me a bit of Mr. Popo in Dragon Ball. I don't know. But anyway, that's his sleeping animation. Is it bouncing up and down and opening with his eyes closed? It's kind of typical, nothing unique, but still looks cute. And that's it for Dragomon's log. If you haven't already, please go ahead and stab the like and subscribe button with Dragomon's trident and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I document every Digimon that I raise, and I have videos for Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color, so please feel free to check them out in the playlist right here. Otherwise, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.